Hi, I'm going to show you my Rails application called Spray to Send and how a user would interact with it and use it. So this is the welcome page, just kind of says hello climber, tells them what it is, and the options are to log in, sign up, or sign up with GitHub. We're going to go ahead and log in. This is a test account that I've been using as part of creation, so we'll use this so we can play around. Log in. And so then this is the user's home page, and it welcomes them, tells them time to crush. And then these are the options. So this is a climbing review site. So it's styled based on climbing semantics and wording. So if they want to add a review, it's called spray, because in climbing, if you give someone advice or tell them about a climb, it's called spray. And then if you finish a climb, it's called a send. So this is where you could share a climb that you finished, add a review, and then if you're still deciding, it's kind of a search feature to look through all the climbs that are on the site already. So we'll just go ahead and run through everything. So let's say we wanted to add a new climb. It asks, what are you climbing today? So what climb's on your mind? And then you can fill out the climb name, and we'll do line of scrimmage. This is a climb that I really like in Chattanooga, so we'll just choose that one. And then the grade is B5. Description, traverse, print. And then this one, so there's a location drop down. These are locations that are already in here. So we'll choose this one since it belongs to the location, but if it didn't, you could create a new location here. So that's an option too. And this is alphabetized. I tried to make sure that everything's alphabetized as much as possible to make it a really easy format for users. So we'll go ahead and choose Little Rock City, and we'll create the climb. And so then it brings us back to all the climbs, and we can see this is also alphabetized, and we can see line of scrimmage, what we created right here. And let's say we climbed it and we want to add a review. We'll go to add spray. So now we're on the climb page. This is for the specific climb. Line of scrimmage, we see our title, the grade, description, and then add spray to add a review. And I love this climb, so I'm going to give it 5 stars. Safe. I like things that are hard and safe. And then we'll just say, you know, any content about the climb. So we'll just do that to create the review. And so then we can see, thanks for the spray, it kind of lets you know that it's saved. And now here we can see the spray, which is the review for line of scrimmage. Great moves and super safe, 5 stars, cool technical climb that you can do lots of different ways. So we see all of our content there. And now this is the review page for this specific review for line of scrimmage. So from here, you could also go to the climb. So see line of scrimmage, it's climb page. Or you could go to the spray down, which is a full page of all the reviews for line of scrimmage. So right now we only have 1 review, but if there are more, they'll be there, which we'll see later. Or here we could add more spray if we wanted to, or do that on a different climb if you want on this one. Because we're already on this climb, before when we added spray, we chose a climb, but for this one, because it's already here, it finds it, and then you just populate the rest of the information here. And then if we wanted to edit, let's say that we wanted to edit this, and we wanted to make this just more concise. Update review, and it lets you know it's been updated. You can see it right there. So that's how that works. We could also delete it. Let's add a test one to delete. Create review. And so then if we wanted to delete this, spray has been removed. And if we go back to line of scrimmage, we can see that there aren't any others there. And actually even here, this is all the reviews. There's only 1 review for line of scrimmage, so it's been deleted. And you can only edit or delete a review that you created in the first place. Like let's say we went to for daggers and we wanted to edit it. It'll tell you can't change or remove this because you didn't create it. And it does the same thing if you try and delete it because another user created that review. So that's how that works. We'll go back to home. We already added a new climb and added a new review. And see, before we were associated with a climb when we added, but here if you didn't have a climb you were adding a review to specifically, you could just go here and add spray and pick the climb here. So that's how that works. And then let's say that you're ready to send. So you want to check out some other spray that other people have put. You can see all the climbs here, and it has this nice search feature. So let's say we want, remember it begins with something like this. Well, there's everything that has this in it. So whether like this has it here, has it here, has it here. If you search for the whole climb, line of scrimmage, right there. Or let's just say, you know, like the beginning, flat for daggers, right there. So that's a great way to search for climbs. And then from the climbs, you can go to that individual climb, get the spray down, or add spray. So similar to the trajectory we were on before. And then see all reviews. This is all the reviews. So it has multiple here because people left multiple reviews for those climbs. So you can pull this up here. So let's say for Latin for Daggers, you wanted to see all the reviews for this one. You would go to the spray down, and then it has all the reviews right here. And head back home if my computer lets me. Being fussy. Oh, we're home. And then for star chasers, this one's one of my favorites. It's an area where it organizes the climbs based on their average ratings. So this would be like the top rated climb based on climbers' feedback. So you can see the climb, the grade, and then you can see the reviews that people have left for it and their star rating. It doesn't give the full review, but you could go to the review from here if you wanted more feedback. So it's kind of a really great snapshot called Star Chasers because it's like highest stars. So it's a great area for climbers who are like, I just want to know what the top rated thing is so I can do that. They can come here and see, and it goes in order based on those average ratings. And if it doesn't have any ratings, then those would be at the bottom. So that's what Star Chasers is. And then if you're still deciding, it'll bring you back to kind of this overall page where you can search for a climb, and it has everything accessible here, which is a great starting place if you don't really know what you want to do. And has lots of validation features set up into it. So let's say we wanted to add a new climb and we didn't add the correct information. It'll let you know what's missing and highlight it. And same thing when you log in. If you log in with a username or email that's incorrect or doesn't belong, it'll tell you. And there's also third-party authentication, login through GitHub. So that's my app.